Son, we're going to use it. We're using a river and patient. I will go through, utilize this plethora. I can't spell it. I do know my better words. I've been to college school, but I can't spell it. All right. So, and then I'm not to sing, or I'll go like this with you. Never is a patient river golden like sunshine. Never is a patient river golden like sunshine. Never is a patient river golden like sunshine. Oh, Nevin, you are so kind and gentle, gentle like a strong bear, and competent as a lion. Take that eagle in the air and the rainbow that goes. Indigo is the color that not everybody knows. Well, Nevin is a patient river, golden like sunshine. Nevin is a patient river, golden like sunshine. Nevin is a patient river, golden like sunshine. He's an influencer, an exhorter too. I never learned what that word meant, but that's okay. It's just between me and you. There's blue in the loving Father. There's turquoise in the caring Son. A warm fire, a friend, brother. He's a tree that's tall and strong, and we can say, never is a patient river, golden like sunshine. Never is a patient river, golden like sunshine. Never is a patient river, golden like sunshine. Well, his brilliance, his excellence, it's the starlight coming through the night. He's a builder like a beaver and a solid rock. That brother used to be able to fight, didn't he? Spirited and humble like the rushing of the wind. He's brave and strong, and everybody knows he's got a bit of storm within. Well, Nevin is a patient river, golden like sunshine. Nevin is a patient river, golden like sunshine. Nevin is a patient river, golden like sunshine. Dedication is at the core. Yes, that's right. Dedicated, yes he be. Cerulean blue is a color that not everybody can spell or see. There's joy and happiness in the world. There's love inside him too. There's yellow, red, and purple. God inside of each and every one of you. Well, Nevin is a patient river, golden like sunshine. That's it. Nevin is a patient river, golden like sunshine. Nevin is a patient river, golden like sunshine. The last word on the list, oddly, is ecstasy. Don't know where I'm gonna go with that, so I'm gonna let that little word be. All the other words on the list are now gone, as you can see. But at the core of this list is the words of the man we love and we're here to sing about. His name is Nevin is a patient river, golden like sunshine. Nevin is a patient river, golden like sunshine. Nevin is a patient river, golden from my heart. Your mother loves you so very much that no words even start. She's asked these people to come up around you to let you know you thought the world of, and you gotta know that the love for you from everyone. So we're gonna sing, heaven is a patient river flowing. Sing like you mean each other. Heaven is a patient river golden like sun. Heaven is a patient river. One more again. Golden like sun. Big finish. Heaven is a patient river. Golden like sunshine. That's you, Brother Nevin. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Well, with that being said, I just really appreciate, if you all know my brother Giovanni, you know, when he shares, he has such a spirit of the source in him. There really is such a core of God in that man, and he has a real pure experience and lived experience with that message and the word and the source. But you know, the one thing we have to do more than anything is believe. We have to believe. That's the core. Belief, faith. Believing that if you jump, the net will appear. And we need not worry. My father taught me 10 very important 2-letter words. If it is to be, it is up to me. When I was really young, he put me on the stool and said, say it, boy. If it is to be, it is up to me. You don't do it alone, but the me starts if you believe, if you choose to ask for help. Tomorrow I'll be celebrating 35 years of sobriety. That's crazy. Yeah. Oh, thank you. And if it is to be, it is up to me. I had to believe, have faith, and trust that there was something I couldn't do, and that was do that alone. We have to be the one to ask for the help that we need. And we have to be courageous and brave enough to know that we need it. So as we move out this day and we continue to think about Nevin being a patient river, I hope that you remember that inside each of us is the power to be not just anything, but our best thing. And it starts in believing. So I'm just going to end with the musical that I love. And with this, I say to you, if you believe deep in your heart, you know that no one can change the path that you must go. Believe what you feel and know you're right, because the time will come around when you say it's yours. We'll believe there's a reason to be. Believe in me, time stand still and know from the moment you try. If you believe, then you'll be there. Oh, believe in yourself right from the start. Believe in the magic inside your heart. Believe brother Thomas West, my sister Thomasina Petrus, my brother Giovanni Ford, and our honored man, Never Enough. Let's spread the love. Oh, what about it? All right, so everyone, travel safely. If you found a parking space on the curb, lucky you. Lucky you. Yes. Come on up here, brother.
I want to say thank you. Not for celebrating my birthday or me, but for celebrating everyone. I find it very important to celebrate. I don't know how long I've been celebrating with flowers ever since I could afford them, I guess. But I've always bought her flowers on my birthday, and it was her birthday. It wasn't mine. And I meant that. But Bill McCarr, I said I wasn't gonna cry. But I want to say that the hardest thing I ever had to do in my life was I had to sit in the room with my mother, and my brother came, and they had me make a decision on if I wanted to go to hospice. And I don't want anybody to ever have to make that decision. At the same time, it showed a real love, caring spirit within my family, and you wonder why you're here sometimes. And now I know why. And I get it. At the same time, you know, I laugh because, you know, I call and check on Steve. And Steve's thinking I'm calling and check up on him. Like, how's the money? No, I'm not checking up on the money, Steve. I'm like checking up on you because you need somebody to just say, hey. And so I've always appreciated that. I saw this thing today on Artists, and just where it's gone and it's lost, and you guys brought it back. This has been 13 months of the most humbling experience that I could have ever imagined. I was in the hospital. I'll try to keep it as short as possible, but I was in the hospital for probably close to 5 months. Couldn't walk. When I said couldn't walk, I couldn't walk at all. I could not move my legs. And if you know me, I was a 5-star athlete. I played basketball. I was ranked in the nation. And I had many opportunities for collegiate. And once again, I was being a smarty pants, McCarr, and I chose to not take that route. So I just want to say thank you very much. I do want to continue and tell my story. I want the community to be a part of this. Talking to Brother Giovanni, we have something here that I think that is going to work through the summer. And it's not going to be a celebration about me. It's not going to be a celebration about you. It really is going to be a celebration about the community and supporting one another and helping one another get over these hurdles. Sister Pam, thank you. just, you're quiet, shy, love is just amazing. And I can go through this room, getting on these different prayer calls and different lines. There's no words. My brother was, he was there, and they were trying to do things and make me say, and he was just like, he wouldn't like that. If he could talk to you right now, you'd be in trouble. So I think you should stop. And so even that was something that I didn't know, but even experiencing that, I wouldn't want my child. The hardest thing I had to see was my child see me not know who she was, and to have my mother experience that. For me not to know who she was. There's a beautiful crowd here who has on each other's backs, and no matter what happens with or to, you guys got something, man. This community thing is just, it's bigger than you know. The love, the support, it's bigger than you know. I was talking to Brother Giovanni, who I hadn't seen in over 11 years, 12 years. But I was explaining to him that we got this doctor finally after about 15 doctors. You know my mother. The hospital was, they had a rough time. But the doctor said that the medicine that really saved me was love. That was the medicine that brought me out of these different situations and let me walk best I can right now and getting stronger. I won't say what was humbling, but me and my mother have a lot of different things that we've shared that have just been funny. We've cried, we loved, my mother knows everybody on football teams now. So even that was just funny, where we were talking to the physician, and she was, I'm with my homies. I'm with my homies. And he was like, huh? And I was like, we having a good conversation, Mom. Can you so it's things like that. But it was great. You know, it was great. T. Michael, Tom C., you watched me grow up. I mean, literally. We grew up in front of each other's eyes. I'm talking 10, 11 years old. So we go so far back. And for you to see you where you are, and listen to you, hear you, it's amazing. I knew nothing different. The artistic piece of it has always been there. It's always been there. When you were at school, we were one of the only schools in Minneapolis that had art programs, and meant it. And so I wanted the elders here because I really wanted the elders to know how much I love them, how important they are. So important into making this work for our younger generation, for our current generation. We are them now. It's like I told Giovanni, we are them. In the past year, as I laid there, sick, just not knowing, people were just dying. People were dying. And all the people that did pass, they had nobody who loved them. There ain't nobody who cared. And it was just amazing to me to listen to the nurses say, man, if that person would have had someone like you, or if they would have had people trying to get in, they were just trying to get in. And then, you know, me wanting to go right back to work and do some type of work, and I try to sneak, do some work with Elder Roberta. That didn't last long. She told on me. Tried to call, and Sister Peace, voicemail, she didn't let it go to voicemail. She picks up, shows my name, Nevin Taylor. Hey, Brother Nevin. I know she's there. Can you just get it? This is a perfect time for me to call. So needless to say, she told them, do not let him work. And it became a limited thing where I'm doing the best I can. Because one of the measurements, the number one measurement that are allowing me to go through these tests and possibly get all my organs replaced is my mind. And they said if my mind wasn't where it was at, and if it wasn't sharp as it was, and able to have a conversation, he called me some word, the doctor did. And, but I, Brother McCardinal, I go back and forth with the best of them. I love it. So, I thank you. Please drive safe. I'm holding Giovanni to his words. We're going to plan to do this on the land that is going to be built. 38th and 3rd. We're going to do this next one. We're going to go outside. And Brother Giovanni, so you might as well get ready. Get your voices ready. And we're gonna, and you stay ready. And we're gonna have it outside. And we're gonna use the money for different programming, different health related things around just our community and supporting them. And bringing the health hub and the coaching and our people. So thank you. I'm so
I
happy
just
to
want
see
to say
you.
something real quick, if you don't mind.
No,
I just went through the same thing, man, and I got bandages on my feet right now. You know what I'm saying? And I had to crawl around too. And I was further up north, and I came. My mom always come to my aid. You know what I'm saying? And I had just holes at the bottom of my feet because of what I was doing. So it's cool. We both walking now. You know what I mean? And, you know, God really showed me something. He started me over, you know what I'm saying? And it's just something about a mother's love, and I know what you're talking about, man. I'm proud of you.
No, I'm proud of you. And I'm glad that she brought you. And your faith has got to be strong. This is something that ain't for the weak. And if for one day I said to everybody, they were like, did you sit back and say, why me? And I thought about it and I said, why not me? Because to be honest with you, there's not many people that was in that hospital that could pull this off. They could. There's no way that they could have an individual come up here and sing a song like that. That's not even heard of. So thank you again. You keep your faith. If you need to talk, if you need to lean on someone, this is the community. This was gonna get you through. This was gotta get you through. And don't go up north no more. You know the little message you gotta send back to Elder Diggs. I want her here so bad. And I'm gonna make a way to see her. So thanks again. Keep your prayers. Pray for one another. Don't pray for just me. Show them the flowers this year that I always get proud because I'm getting better at the flowers. And I know the florist, and I'm starting to know names of the flowers.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, look at that.
So thank you. I look forward to seeing you all soon. Like I said, we are going to do this again. We're going to have something outside. We're going to celebrate 38th and 3rd, where we are building the Cultural Wellness Center. It's going to be some fundraising. It's going to be different things, but they know I am visionary, and I can see, and I love work. I love entertaining the idea of work. Man, Brother Noor, it's so good to see you, man. So, I'm not even gonna talk about Elder. All your elders, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I look forward to seeing you all there and supporting this drive. And continue to support my mother. Please, continue to support her. Thank you.
Whew. Man, have we had some moments here tonight. Lord, talk about gratitude and grace, the power of love, the power of community, testimony, of forgiveness, of faithfulness. And so as Nevin said, travel safely. Thank you for getting the flowers while we're here and enjoying the fact that the flowers, not only are they beautiful and fragrant, but they remind us that life is in full bloom.
That's right.
Yes?
Yes.
So with that, I can only say to Chef Robert, please save me a slice of that cake. Could you just put one away for a brother? Did I divert too much? Because I see the 3 pieces, and somebody gonna walk in here and get it before I get over there. I'll be really upset. I've been just saying they ain't got no cake. Elder, did you want to share something?
I just want to say thank you to, there's been a prayer line going for, as Nevin said, 13 months. We're so grateful for the prayer line. Miss Pam, Elder Mary Gifford, why did I call all your name? I don't know. Elder Mary Kay, Elder Birdie, Elder Carol Cross. The prayer lines and a number of people who have been really praying. I mean, we have learned so much about prayer in this period of time. And so if you don't know what prayer is, I'm telling you, you gotta get you a book. You gotta study what prayer has done. So I just want you to know that this thing about praying is no joke.
That's right.
And every religious tradition has been calling out for us. And people would call out our names who don't even know us. So this song that you've written and all that we've given. So Brother Robert, thank you so much. Brother Robert is not feeling well today, but he pulled this off. And of course, all the people who are working with you, who served us once again.
Thank you.
Once again, you all know how much we love Dr. Summer-Reed in particular. Now I just want to mention about the medicine that Dr. Summer-Reed has been teaching in the Cultural Wellness Center for almost 30 years. And now your teaching is coming to fruition. What do you think about that? All of a sudden you're popular. So all of this stuff that you see in this room, everything you feel in this room is real. We appreciate you. We really love you. Everybody in New York call all of your names, Sister Reddy, Brother Pa, all of you, Sister Sister Rickett and Brother Noor, who have had a similar experience in the same town with the healthcare. So we've shared stories about how we kept the healthcare in check, the healthcare whole system in check. So thank you all so much. Of course, Brother Craig Hassel and Elder Craig and Steve and I have been holding the banks accountable these past few days. So there's a lot going on here, a lot going on. And I just want all of you to know that this future, what the future holds for us with Ms. Roberta and the Health Hub, as Nevin has said, Dr. Simmer Reed and the spiritual medicine and medicine of reconciliation is going to be at the top of our agenda for our community, for you. And that's what Nevin and I are celebrating. He wanted this to be about all of us and about the medicine that is healing him, for he does not have to be in hospice.
Amen.
Hold us, they hold us, hold us straight to our face with what you have. 79%, 89, what is it, percentage of the people live 3 months, 3 to 6 months. It has been since May when we heard that. And here we are tonight celebrating with you that we will be in line for transplant in the next 6 months. So just know, when I say I'm busy, I'm out there holding the hospital and the healthcare system accountable to what Nevin and all of you have in our minds and in our vision for what we're gonna do. We're gonna really do this thing. I love you. I don't know how to tell you how much everything comes forward when you sing. Mr. West. Nobody knows how much we love you too. He is our brand ambassador.
Brand ambassador.
But the biggest thing is 35 years sobriety deserves a standing ovation. Very much. Thank you.
Hotep.
All right, well, it sounds like, Sister Peace, could you step to your right a little bit? Okay, all right. All right, I'll see y'all later. Have a good day. Good evening. I'm going to get my